Greetings, YouTubians, and welcome back to Wayne Sharp World, where today I don't have a knife review for you guys, but fear not, I have plenty of those coming your way. Although today we're going to take a look at something a little different. Today we're going to take a look at my everyday carry items, my true everyday carry items. Now, I always carry a knife, but that's not the only thing I have in my pockets. And to start off the year, I have gotten a couple new items that are really going to help me moving forward to do my job and just carry on through my daily life with a little more convenience. So got the whole thing lined up here. We're going to start off with what's a little more common and move into the new stuff. Even the more common things that you guys may be able to guess what I'm going to show you, still things I'd highly recommend. Some of the best pieces of EDC gear I've ever come across, and I got a couple things that I'm really going to rant and rave about. But before I get into all that, I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. If you like what you see, please do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, follow along, and I will continue to bring you the content. Also, very important to note, we're getting closer and closer to my 10,000 subscriber giveaway. A little over 500 subscribers away. The sub count has been picking up a little more lately, but slowly but surely, we're getting there. When that happens, we're going to have an epic knife giveaway that I think all of you are going to enjoy. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Now let's get on to the list and take a look at everything I carry truly every day. And we're going to start with my wallet. Now, some of you, if you've been following me on Instagram or YouTube long enough, you probably already know this. And it's something that I'm probably never going to go away from because it truly is my favorite wallet ever. And I don't have no interest in checking out any other wallets unless it's maybe from the same maker. But right here we have Open Sea Leather. Now, when I got this wallet, it was called Das Offenmeer. They've since then kind of rebranded and are now called Open Sea Leather. And here you can they have the little press logo down there. And this is it. I can't remember exactly what the name of this distinct model is, but I will have Open Sea Leather linked. I'm going to have all these items linked below for you guys to check out. But this is by far, hands down, without a doubt, the best wallet I've ever had in my life. It has broken in so well. It holds together. It gives me no issues, no flock, nothing to complain about. It's just comfortable. It's simple. It looks fantastic. On the back here, there's a slot to put your most used card, which I have right there covered up with a backwards business card for obvious reasons. And then in here, we have a spot to put a bunch of other cards. I usually keep, and there's like 3 different slots. There's this slot, that slot, and then a big back slot. I usually keep my driver's license right here up front, and then in the back here I have some other cards and documents that I use, and then I also have a couple other more commonly used cards in that middle segment. But as you can see, I got a lot of junk crammed in there, but that flap goes over it so nicely, and it just looks clean. It's an attractive design. I love the little wrap at the bottom here with threads holding it all together. Very high quality. I have really, this wallet has gotten wet, it's gotten nasty, it's gotten all sorts of things. It's held up very well. As you can see, there is a little patinaing going on there, but again, it ages very well. No complaints about this whatsoever. These are not cheap. I think I want to say I paid like $73 or $69 to $75 for it, something like that. Still though, I'd recommend it all day. It's an absolutely fantastic wallet. Open Sea Leather, and it will be linked below. So there's my wallet. Now I'm moving on to another item that you guys have probably seen a lot. That is my Pry Bar, my Lynch Northwest. I believe this is the V1.5. I'm not sure exactly what the description of this is because it doesn't have it on the actual Pry Bar. I will get the exact descriptions, so it'll be linked below. You'll know exactly what it is. But this guy, as you can see, has gotten some pretty good use, especially recently. I've really been prying a lot of things open with this. My current job is a sales and service rep. I'm prying open a lot of containers or, all sorts of different things that this just comes in very handy with. And really enjoy carrying this. It disappears in the pocket, obviously, because it's so thin. It's got that really nice Lynch Northwest deep carry clip on it, and it looks great, works great, and it's just hard to beat. Now, again, this one isn't cheap either. I want to say these come in around like $90, maybe $100. It's titanium, so it's not, titanium isn't the cheapest material in the world, but it's also, it's made in the USA out in the Pacific Northwest by a very reputable company that just you're getting the best quality with it. So I don't really have a huge issue with the price, especially since I don't really plan on buying a lot of them. These aren't really like knives for me. Pry bars are definitely a straight up tool. You don't fidget with them, you just use them. So I like this one a lot. A little more length would be okay sometimes, but I've actually found that even though this is a little shorter than I personally prefer, there's been very few times. I can probably think of only two scenarios where I could have used a little more length when using this guy to pry something open or just use it in general. So very handy little pry bar here, the Lynch Northwest Pry Bar. Now, before I get into my two new items, which I think you guys will really like, I'm going to pocket check myself today. Today, I am carrying the Civivi Picaro, which is nothing glorious and fancy, but I tell you what, for 53 or 46 bucks, whatever it is, again, it'll be linked below. It's really hard to beat. It's one of the very few, if only, Civivi knives on washers. Really like that, and it's just a great knife if you know you're going to have to be doing a lot of dirty work, a lot of beating around, and using the knife pretty heavy and don't want to do it with a real expensive knife. This is a great knife to do it with, the Civivi Picaro. Now, the two items that I have added to my rotation that I've been carrying every day since the new year, and I'm really happy about it, are as follows. First up, we have a flashlight. We have the Olight, and this is the Olight i3T EOS. This is a pretty budget-oriented flashlight. I believe this came in at 35 bucks. Has a very nice deep carry clip. As you can see, we'll bring out my wallet here for size comparison. Very, the exact same length or height compared to my wallet. So it doesn't take up much pocket space, and just a very nifty little tool. It has two settings here, and you can either just hold down or you can click. And it goes back and forth between the two settings. So the first one, I won't totally click it down. I'll just hold it down. You have your low and then your high. And then you can click the low on and click it off, or you can click the high on and leave it and then click it off. So I really like the options you have to turn the light on. Sometimes you don't need to click it on. Sometimes it's just a quick glance. So you just, pop, and then sometimes you're gonna be working and you leave it on. So really like the options you have here. I like the overall quality and feel and the neutral colors on it. It's nothing too poppy or vibrant. It's just nice, plain, neutral, titanium look. I don't think this is titanium. If it was titanium, it would definitely be more expensive. I'm going to assume this is either aluminum or stainless steel, probably stainless steel. But again, for the 30 bucks, 35 bucks I paid for it, I'm not going to really worry about that so much because, again, this is just a straight up tool that I've actually found very handy already. I go into a lot of mechanical rooms, so I'm constantly checking to see, where's the light, where's the switch, this, that, the other, little information panel. So put this guy to use a lot, really do enjoy it, and would highly recommend it. That is the Olight flashlight, the i3T EOS. Now, last up, something that I've needed for a long time because I'm always losing one, or whenever I need one, I don't have it on me, a pen. A pen, and this pen here has blown me away. This is the Tactile Turn regular size titanium bolt action pen. Now, again, not cheap, $100, $95, $99, something right around there. I held off on getting one of these for a long time because I thought, $100 for a pen is kind of crazy, but I am not upset with this purchase. As a matter of fact, I couldn't be more pleased because there's a few factors that are really worth taking into consideration here. First off, when you pull this out of the box, the first thing that grabs your attention is this milling. And let's get a little in-depth look at that. As you can see, all these little milled lines here, this is all done on a CNC machine. In the USA, I believe these are manufactured and assembled in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. And it feels great. The best texture on a pen I think I've ever felt, and you really do feel it. If I shut up for a second, move my finger on it, Yeah, you hear that? It feels just as strong as you can hear it. I mean, it is a great grip on what is an expensive pen. You don't want to be dropping this pen and getting all dinged and scratched up. I mean, it is a pen, so at the same time, it's going to have some nicks and scratches, but I don't want to, drop this in a mud puddle or drop it on with cement and let it roll around and get all beaten up. And I'm not going to do that with the grip I have on here. Just holding it in my hand like this, it's just great. And then you have the fidget factor of this bolt action pen, and listen to this. It almost sounds like it's driven with pneumatics. It's so fun to just fidget with it as you talk or think, or I find myself doing this a lot, and the action of the bolt action is just very, very nice, very smooth. The milling in this area is perfect. I wouldn't change this milling at all, anything about it. As you can see, it's kind of it's a thick casing. The outer shell here is thick. Looking at it, going all the way down to the actual bolt part that's driving the pen in and out. So it's a very, very durable piece, very solid, and you also have a nice deep carry clip. Obviously, you don't really have to worry about this being a hot spot because that part isn't in your hand. You're writing on it like this, and it actually writes very well. Just a very, very comfortable way to go. I have terrible handwriting, and that is probably the worst example of my handwriting you will ever see. But let's see here. Let's see if I can make something a little more legible. But it's really that easy. You don't have any ink messing up on you. It's just a very, very fluid ink dispersion. And yeah, I like it a lot. No regrets on this whatsoever. Another item I would recommend all day to anyone if you're okay with, dropping $100 on a pen. Now, with that being said, I don't plan on buying a pen to carry probably ever, because I like this one enough, and it meets all my needs. And yeah, I'm very, very pleased with it. So that's my new true everyday lineup of EDC gear. So let me know what you guys think. I'm also very interested to hear, what am I missing? And again, knife aside. So here's the knife for today anyway. Obviously, there'll be a different knife tomorrow. If you follow me on Instagram, I have a goal this year to upload to Instagram every day. So if you're not following me on Instagram, look me up, Wayne Sharp World, and you'll know which knife I'm carrying every day. But that's basically the rotation there. That is the wallet, the pry bar, the flashlight, pen, and X knife, whatever knife happens to be that day. So what am I missing? Do I need to add something to this rotation? I want to know from you guys and gals if I'm missing anything. Let me know. I'm very interested to hear that. Look forward to you guys' thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know, what other items outside of a knife do you carry every day? Because I'm sure, everyone's different. So let me know. I'm looking forward to hearing you guys' response on this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And until the next one, I'm out.